Right, so here we go. This is a Roca toilet, and with the kind of slow closing or soft close lid. Problem with this is it's coming up to 12 years old, so while the toilet's fine, the hinges on the seat aren't, and these seats are very expensive. You can buy the kits to replace the end caps on these, but apparently not the hinges. So what you end up with is this horrible green kind of growth, because the the chrome comes off the plastic. It's like a silly thing to do, really, because these, like I say, these aren't cheap, these toilets, seats and toilets themselves. But yeah, you end up with this horrible mess from these cheap hinges. So what we're going to do is take this off, and we are going to clean it up, but we're also going to knock off the loose bits of chrome on the plastic, clean it all up, key it, and we're going to spray it with a chrome effect spray can, which is, I believe, £6 off Prime. I'll leave a link. I'll also leave a link for the replacement end caps on these. So yeah, let's without further ado start looking at how we take this apart. So this particular seat is a Roca Dama Senso. Okay, so I haven't done one of these before, but I think it's fairly simple. We have these lift up caps on both sides, and then at the back we have here tiny little Allen key holes. So if I can, I've got my Allen key here, so we're going to give this a go. I don't want the bit that sticks up dropping down, because this has all been boxed off behind, and it's going to be a big headache if this drops down. So I'm thinking it all just lifts up. If I'm wrong, it will be painful. I'm going to see now if this lifts up. Yeah, it does. That's good. So let's just pull this up. There we go. Pretty disgusting, actually. But at least now we have access to these hinges. It's pretty dirty. So I'm going to clean these up, and then we shall work out how this comes apart even more by taking the caps off. Right, to clean this green crud off, I've got baby wipes. Probably not the most ecological thing to use, but geez, they work. Now we've got these, so I'm just going to give them a bit of a wipe so I don't get too mucky. And now we'll look at getting the caps off. Right, so here we go. Let's have a look at getting these off. These are what we're taking off next. So let's get the screwdriver. This is pretty sick. Let's have a bit of a clean up. Here we go. So I'm going to try and get this cap off here. So smallest screwdriver I've got. Okay. You see, it's plastic. It's just rubbish. This chrome's just coming off. So let's push that in a bit. Just Just ease it out slowly. There it is. Okay, so that's what that is. The world's finest plastic, once again. And then in here, we've just got a screw that we need to undo. So, that's a Phillips screwdriver. See if I've got one in my box of tricks. Got a small one, let's have a look, see if that... Ooh, yep. So, I don't know how easy this is to remove. So that's one screw. Let's put that over there. Then we turn it over. We have another screw in here. That's not too bad to undo. Ah, right. So, at this point, the first screw I undid, this all comes out. So sure enough, these look to be plastic, this is metal. If you look at the metal, although it's got the green on, there is no kind of degraded chrome really. This, the plastic, these must be the end caps then, are pretty awful. So you can buy the end caps, 4 in total I guess, that one, this one, and the two the other side for, I think it's £35, but I'll put the link, like I said earlier, I'll put the link up. Just need to remember how all this goes back together, but I think it's pretty simple. So, that's that bit. Take this one out. So, getting these apart isn't difficult. The screws, these screws are quite... I'm using the wrong size screwdriver, I mean that is just too small a head, but yeah, the screwdriver, use a bigger head screwdriver and it'll be easy to get these things out. I think what we're going to do is I mean, look at that. I hate to think it's obviously a mixture of pee and I don't know, chemical reaction. You've got to be careful not to lose all the bits in the toilet as well. That would be fantastic. Right, that's that tidied up. Let's put screws in here because I think they're going to go missing. They look to be stainless steel screws, which is cool. The hinges, let's put up there. These I'm going to put up here as well. Just thinking about how to clean those. I think I'm just going to use some kind of Cif cream or something. Don't forget to put those bits somewhere safe as well. So yeah, use some sort of Cif cream. And then once that's all rinsed and dry, what we do is we will start to look at keying the plastic and getting that chrome off. So let's move on to the next one. There you go. Put that up there. We can then undo the screw. Once that's undone, the end cap will come off and also the hinge part, all gooey and horrible. So let's put that there. Such a shame that they didn't use metal end caps, you know. What a bit of a letdown. Because at the end of the day, like this one, it doesn't look 10 years old, but it is. Anyone seeing this isn't going to think, oh yeah, that Roca stuff's really top notch. And it's covered in green and the chrome's coming off the plastic end caps. Right. So this top bit's completely loose now, it's not held on at all. So, like so, we can remove that. And we can then turn this over and start looking at removing this green. Right, so this is it now. We've got the toilet seat off. We've just left these two studs. We've got the lid with the two screws in. These are the tools we use, just an Allen key, Phillips screwdriver, fairly large, and a tiny kind of like watchmaker but screwdriver, but you just need a tiny screwdriver to push those like blanking bits of plastic out. And we've got the toilet seat over there that's also got the screws in. So up here we've got all the bits that we've removed from the hinge system. So we've got the central part, which is metal, that holds the hinge. I don't know if that's called a piston or whatever, and then we've got these end caps. Now these are the plastic end caps that we're looking to spray. I don't think I'm going to spray these main hinge holders because the chrome's in good nick. They just need tidying up, so we're purely going to be spraying these end caps, and then they're the two blanking bits to cover the screws. So yeah, I'm just going to give this a bit of a clean up now, and then we'll take it from there. Before I go into this washing part as well, so let's get some hot water on the go. Get these horrible green things in. Right, they're in. Right, so the hinge part, the metal part of the chrome, is kind of sort of marked with this green stuff. But I'm thinking the chrome's sort of all right, I think. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is, because these are quite hard to clean up, I'm just going to get some apple cider vinegar and soak them. What we do, we'll soak them, we'll also soak the other bits as well, just to get them as clean as we can. Right, so here we go, and these have been left overnight in this apple cider vinegar, so you can see that it's cleaned them up a treat. I'd say the chrome is going slightly on the metal hinge here, but all the green stuff, as you can tell by the colour of the water, has come off. These things, it's done a pretty good job on, which is the worst one. There, so you can see it's just the plastics on show now, which is brilliant. So what we do later on is just get the toothbrush and scrub all these clean. I don't think I'm going to do anything with these. I might have lacquered them, but I'm going to leave them as they are for now. Probably just wax them. But yeah, these will get sprayed Depends on how the colour comes out on these. I may do these because otherwise it's going to look a bit odd. I think if the end caps are slightly different in the finish, but yeah, good stuff. Right, so we are just tidying up these end caps, and as you can see, the chrome effect is just peeling off. This was a bit that came off earlier. Let's have a look at this bit. See if I can pull that bit off. There it goes. Another bit of chrome that's come off. That's the white plastic. These are the ones that have been washed. Right, we've done a little bit more work on this. So remember, this one, there's still some bits, but it is better. Basically it had all the green on it. So again, I used this apple cider vinegar. You can use normal vinegar. I think the green is basically alkaline, it's pea and stuff. So using like acid is going to kind of help get rid of things. This is 5%. So yeah, we've now got that off. So if we take the middle hinge, I don't know if it goes that way around or that way around. No, it goes that way. So that's looking a lot better now. Obviously if you look closer you can see this marking on the chrome, but like I say, I think I'm just going to wax it because I haven't got any lacquer. It's starting to go a little bit on the end. So yeah, we'll just wax those, give it a little bit of protection. And then obviously we've got these manky ink. This, I mean, literally look, all that chrome coating's come off this plastic completely. But this has just arrived, which is the Rust-Oleum Metallic Brilliant Finish Chrome. I just don't know how good this will perform, but if that's the finish, that will be pretty amazing. But I don't think it's going to look like that somehow. Anyway, let's get to the next stage, which is getting ready to paint these things. Right, here we go. This is nearly the final finished product. So, they're not too bad. Like I say, there's some slight marks on the chrome there. I'm going to give them a wax with this stuff and we'll leave those. There is obviously, these don't exactly match. The finish is more silver than chrome. And in places, because I didn't have a real smooth sandpaper, it's a bit scratchy, but I think when these are in place, they will look fine. So what we need to do is get cracking and get all this back together. It shouldn't take long, so let's give it a go. just there. And that, hopefully, is it. That looks fine. Lid up. Bit of play, but that is what it is. That goes down slowly, it's good. Just a bit of dust on it everywhere. But yeah, that is it. So that is how to restore the end caps on a Roca toilet. The Dama Senso Roca. And let's have a little closer look without breaking everything. And that's it, that is the finished effect. So really, you're not really gonna tell the difference that that they've been painted. Right, thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, subscribe. If you've got any questions, don't forget to ask. Also, there'll be some links at the end to the other Roca series of videos replacing the washer and the flush-in valve. Okay, bye.
It's really, really funny. Really funny, man. Can you see how funny it is? It's so hilarious. Look, it's like Spider-Man doing backflips and frontflips. See? He's unstable. See? He just want to crouch.